going to be talking about understanding and creating a character inside and out. Let's get started, shall we? So first of all, what is characterization? Characterization is the process of creating and projecting the personality of a fully developed character. This is you acting as whatever this character is that you have to portray. We're going to be looking at this as two different ways, inside and outside. So outside, we're talking about the physical character traits, what we can see and glean from what we see on stage. So that could be whether the character is short, tall, old, young, middle-aged, teenager, toddlers, what color their skin is, if that's important, do they have scars or blemishes, or freckles, their hair color, where their hairstyle, their body type, things, their smile, things like that. Things that we can see on the outside that helps us tell about the character on the inside. So, like, example for myself, some physical character traits that I would say that I have brown blonde hair, I'm short, curvy, I look from mid to late 20s, I have pale skin, rosy cheeks, I smile a lot, and I tend to cover up when I wear clothes. That's my personal thing. And these are physical character traits. So before I go to the inside, let me talk a little bit more about the outside. So the outside is just what we represent out to the world. If you look at someone and what you physically see and you make a snap judgment, we do that as audience members for characters. You can do the same, think about that same process when you're creating a character, about how you move and speak and look as a character. Now let's go inside. Inside are the thoughts, the feelings, the words, and the actions that tell you the personality of a character. There are so many personality traits, and you can be lots of different ones, like active, ambitious, anxious, bossy, brilliant, calm, careful, caring, determined, easygoing, efficient, hateful, logical, loving, mean, moody, optimistic, talented, thoughtful, wise, witty. There are so many personality traits. And if you think about your own personality traits to kind of understand this a little bit better, it really does help. So think of it like, what kind of person am I? If you asked your friends for what kind of personality traits, hopefully they would give you a bunch of different ones. And you need to take this idea and apply it to figuring out what type of character you are playing. So here are some of my personality traits. I'm a little bossy, caring though, competitive, I'm determined, I'm fierce, I'm friendly, I'm funny, I'm independent, I'm logical, I'm loving, I'm pessimistic, I'm restless, a little sarcastic, a little sweet. I think I'm very talented, thoughtful, wise, and witty. So I reflected on some personality traits of my own. You notice that everyone has what people would consider positive traits and negative traits. That makes a whole person as well as a whole character. When you're figuring out your character's personality traits, do not just give them everything that's positive. They've got to have a couple negative personality traits. All right? So when you've got a character, there are certain things you need to figure out about this character. The first thing you want to do is read your script. Write down any information about a character that is said about that character or written as far as stage directions. So if in the stage directions they say they're tall and dark and handsome, write that down about that character. That will tell you something that the playwright wanted for this character. Now, other characters could say something like, oh man, she's so nice, oh man, she's so beautiful, or oh man, she's such a witch. Well, take those and write them down as well. This is a better way to gather information from the script to help you develop your character. Then you're going to use your imagination to fill in the details that are not covered in the script. The script will give you probably 50%. The other 50% is your imagination. Go back to when you were a kid and think about how you would create worlds in your mind and play. So that's the same kind of idea when you're creating a character. Consider the outside and the inside of your characters, like we were talking about. What does that character look like? Even though that character may not look like you, think about how that character would look on the outside before you consider your shell as the actor and how you can take your shell and make it look like them. And then, inside. Think about the inside of the character. So we often say draw from yourself and then also draw from other influences. Find other characters and people like that character in your life or in other things you've seen to help you understand the inside of the character as well. Find the character's motivations, figure out what the character wants, and figure out how your character changes. It's important in a play to understand how your character starts at the beginning and then goes to the end. Usually, every character, if they're a good character, good well-written character, not like a good guy, but a good written character, a whole character, a round character, not a flat character, they have changed. And it's important to know the difference from the beginning to the end. Here are some helpful questions to ask. What does my character want more during the whole play? What do they want? What do they really want? How bad do they want what they want? Is it something that they kind of go, if I got it, I got it, or are they really striving to get it? What is my character like at the start of the play? How is their personality inside and out at the beginning of the play? What is my character like at the end of the play? Again, that's that change that we want to see. How are they different from the beginning to the end? How do they feel? How do they look at the end of the play? How does their physical and personality traits affect how they act? Think about how their age and what they look like affects the performance that you're about to give. If they're supposed to be older, maybe they hunch more, maybe they're a little slow physically. And personality traits, how that affects how they if they're supposed to be bossy and mean, how you use your voice and your physical body to portray those characters in your face. Well, guys, that is the basic of creating and understanding the character from the inside and out. I hope you can take this with you, Drama Llamas, and your next performance be so amazing. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you later.